I'm back in the Battle Dome. Um, if you've seen the Sneasel video, I had a bit of a crazy Sneasel set that I later on after one round changed a little bit because it didn't quite work. I now have Persian with the same set. Persian is a bit better because it's a little bit bulkier. And even though its attack is lower, it has stab on double edge, so it deals more damage. I still have 2 weathers. I have Silk Scarf now to boost normal type attacks a little bit more. I also think Limber is a little bit better than Inner Focus, because I've encountered a lot of static Pokemon and being able to attack them without having to worry about being paralyzed is very nice. I still have the same Houndoom to abuse Sun if necessary. And I have a Starmie with Waterfall instead of Hydro Pump because Hydro Pump kept missing. Currently I've won 10 rounds in a row with this somehow. I did record it, but there's no commentary because I was lying on the couch watching Riley's stream. So I'll try to commentate around now, but there's a decent chance I'll just lose like the first battle or at least in the first round, because we're up against a lot of legendaries now and very bulky, hard-hitting Pokemon are difficult for this team. I've also just changed Mystic Water to Twisted Spoon. The previous 10 rounds I had Mystic Water, but because Waterfall is so weak, I'm usually using Psychic, so I want a little bit more power there. And if I really need water damage, I can use Rain Dance. I also have Persian's supporters here. His underling, his fangirl, and his connections with the Murkrow Mafia. In the official Sneasel and Persian lore, Persian paid off the Starmie to miss 6 out of 13 Hydro Pumps and cause Sneasel to lose the streak. And then Starmie switched to Waterfall so it wouldn't miss. Let's see how good we can do. I'm gonna keep going with this team for now until I lose. But I think a potential change I might make is giving Persian Shadow Ball instead of Sunny Day. And then either changing the Houndoom set or just putting a different Pokemon in entirely, because I haven't really been using Sunny Day that much in these 10 rounds. Sometimes it's very useful, but it hasn't come up that often. Right, let's see what kind of teams we have. Gengar, Mischievous, Charizard. Okay, this is like one of the reasons I want Shadow Ball, because yesterday when I was playing, I had one match where I sent out Persian and they sent out 2 ghost types and I couldn't do anything. I think this will be one of the situations where I don't go with Persian. Because if I go with Starmie, I can always hit at least one of them for super effective damage. And I want Houndoom for the crunch. Also, I've never looked at the tournament tree before. But I want to see, are there any legendaries? There's Latios. This could be a really tough team. Like, Dragonite, easy one-shot with Ice Beam. But Lapras is difficult. There's another Gengar, Tyranitar. Some cool teams here. I think I faced this exact team before. Wailord, Skarmy, Meganium. Or something like it. Hey, we have Dawn. With a Walrein. Walreins are scary. Another Charizard. This one is an alt starter team. Regice. Another Wailord, other Machamp. Whoa, triple legendary. Regice, Regirock, Entei. That one could be very tough. Dragonite, Metagross. Slaking Metagross. Okay. Like, having really strong opponents, something that makes it kind of easy is with the... Oh, not the Persian. With the... like you have Dragonite, Salamence, I can just one-shot those with Ice Beam. So that's nice. And Slaking, if I fake out turn 1, then the next turn it can't move, so that's also nice. Metagross is kind of tough. Yeah, we'll have to see what we do when we get there. Okay, so it's good I didn't bring Persian. Just go Crunch, Mischievous, Psychic on the Gengar. We should be fine. Two one-shots. But most rounds won't be this easy. Like with the higher base stats, it's getting a lot more difficult to one-shot. And they also start dealing a lot of damage, and I have only squishy Pokemon. Okay, who are we up against next? Aerodactyl, Slowbro, Cradily. Oh, I'm worried about the Cradily. I can Rain Dance Thunder or Rain Dance Waterfall. One-shots the Aerodactyl. Thunder won't one-shot the Slowbro. I've already tried that once. Unless maybe it's a very different set. Cradily, the problem is Persian can't really hurt Cradily. I'll do decent damage, but not enough to really kill it. And it will deal decent damage to me. Like if it a Giga Drains on the Starmie, that will deal a lot. But I need the Rain to beat the Aerodactyl in one hit. So if I bring Houndoom Starmie and he brings Aerodactyl, then if he just Rock Slides, he kills Houndoom. This one's tough. I think I just have to go Persian Starmie. Persian for Starmie is like it's a good Pokemon, but you really notice 100 base special attack, it's not enough to kill a lot of things. You really rely on the super effective hits. Okay, this is decent. Just hope I don't die to a water move from Slowbro. I don't know if there are any Bright Powder Aerodactyls. Earthquake. Okay, we should be fine here. Yeah, it does nothing. Now we can do some decent damage. Oh, it's Quick Claw. Luckily, it's still not enough damage. There we do 50% to a Slowbro. Like, that's 120 base defense, I think. And like 80 base HP. That's a tanky Pokemon. And we're just a Persian. Like, Persian has 70 base attack. And we're plus speed nature, not plus attack. Is there gonna be a legendary here? There was one in our side. Yeah, this is the Latios Dragonite trainer. Okay. We hope Dragonite shows up. And not Lapras. Or if he does have Lapras, then he doesn't have Latios. Latios, Lapras, that would be doom. Dragonite, Lapras, perfect. Did you know there's a Salamence set with Protect? I was very surprised. It was also very annoying because turn 1 I fake out Ice Beam and he just protects, so I don't really get any benefit from fake out. I think double-edged Psychic. I mean, if it's Bright Powder, then this could be the wrong move. Dragon Dance, okay. I'm pretty sure I outspeed anyway. You know, just to be sure, in case there's Bright Powder, I'll Rain Dance Thunder. And then you see it's focus band, so I should have attacked twice or something. Okay, there goes Lapras. And we're on to the finals. Then this is probably the triple legendary team. I'm gonna have to... It was a Regice, Entei, and something. Another Reggie. No, it's not that trainer. Okay, this is Houndoom Persian time. I'm gonna have to do some damage calcs, I think. Depending, if he picks up Slacking, then I don't need to. If it's Metagross Espeon, I need to calc some damage. Okay, there's a Slacking. Okay, so I fake out Slacking. Then he always lows next turn. Flamethrower on the Metagross. We actually one-shot. Slacking has low special defense. So we're always fine here. Or at least low base special defense. He's burned. Lumberry. Doesn't matter. He can't move. And we KO. And that's another round 1. So this looked pretty easy. And in a way it was pretty easy. But there were also, like, if they bring like the wrong Pokemon, this could have been a lot tougher. Like one of the worst combinations I've had so far was Snorlax Walrein, I think. And especially because Walrein has so many Oko moves, I was very afraid of it. But that meant I had to ignore the Snorlax, which you don't want to do either. Let's see if we can keep the streak going. And it's kind of surprising, but I almost always bring Persian. Ampharos, Exploud, Vaporeon. Okay. I think it's Persian Vaporeon time again. Let's see, do we have... oh, I know this team. I don't have to go back today. No. Okay, Heracross, Medicham, Machamp. Triple starter. Lapras, Salamence, Machamp. They really like Machamp. Gengar, Umbreon, Sharpedo. Tauros, Houndoom, Tentacruel. Arcanine, Mischievous, Dragonite. Ludicolo, Exploud, Glalie, another Exploud. Blaziken, Executor, Flygon. Ursaring, Whiscash, Tentacruel. Clefable, Ninetales. What? Base Porygon? How did you get here? Nidoking, Rapidash, Ursaring. Jolteon, Absol, Rapidash. Porygon 2, Quagsire, Ninetales. Venusaur, Walrein, Flygon. Hey, another Persian. And another Houndoom. And oh wait, it's me. I'm dumb. I didn't realize you could scroll all the way around. No legendaries this time. Pokemon are way weaker. It's weird. But it's random. Yeah, we have to go. One thing that's really bad about Waterfall, it's a contact move. So I can get staticked. Like, I think the first time I used Waterfall, I got an immediate Flame Body proc. Okay, what do we have? Ampharos. How much damage does Starmie do to Ampharos? I might need to double edge Psychic. Whoa. Yeah, I do not deal that much damage. Around 50%. How much does Persian do? Also around 50%. I think I have to fake out Psychic and then kill it next turn. Because I don't think I'm guaranteed to kill. Okay, maybe I was guaranteed to kill. Yeah, this is not a tanky Ampharos. Okay, I could have killed easily. I think it's best to double edge, to kill with double edge so we don't lose as much HP. I'll double up in case it's focus band. Okay, that's enough. On to the next one. Who is this? It's the fighting type. For the Heracross, Houndoom could be nice. I don't know who I can one-shot with the Starmie. But I think this is just Persian Starmie. I have Twisted Spoon, so hopefully I can just one-shot. Okay. I know for sure. Do I know for sure? Well, I was gonna say I know for sure I can one-shot Heracross, but that's not completely true. Do I always one-shot? No. I do not. What about Machamp? If it's bulky, which it probably is, I also don't one-shot. I think I have to go for the double up on Heracross, because Heracross, if it hits Mega Horn, it can definitely one-shot the Starmie. Okay, Heracross down. Cross Chop, that's gonna one-shot the Persian. Now I just have to live one hit. Or I have to get a really good roll or something. And I kill. Okay. This might not have been HP invested Machamp. Yeah, maybe bringing Houndoom would have been better. Like if it's Heracross, I guarantee one shot with Flamethrower. And it was Heracross here. But if it's not, Starmie outspeeds. I can Psychic the Machamp. In this case, I one shot. If I don't one shot, Houndoom dies. Then it's a 1v1 with Medicham, which I think I can win. Yeah, I think at worst it's the same as this, and at best I one-shot 2 Pokemon. Gengar, Umbreon. The Sharpedo is kind of tricky, actually. I think I have to bring Persian. Persian Starmie. Because otherwise I can't hurt the Sharpedo. Gengar Sharpedo. Okay, this should be fine. As long as Gengar doesn't have like a Bright Powder or a Focus Band activation. There, 50% with Fake Out. And Gengar's gone. And Sharpedo is gone. Another easy round. I really like how fast the Battle Dome is. And you still have a lot of decision making. Who's this? Ursaring, Whiscash, Tentacruel. Okay. I think this is another Persian Starmie. Persian Starmie is what I almost always go with. Who do you have? Whiscash, Ursaring, okay. I'm mostly afraid of the Ursaring, so I'm gonna go Fake Out, Psychic into Ursaring. And then I'll KO it next turn. Unless I actually do enough damage, but I don't expect it, no. Oh, it's Fissure Whiscash. I should have thought about that. Oh no, Bright Powder. Why didn't I double target the Ursaring? That's so dumb. Double Edge, okay, that shouldn't kill. Or maybe it does. It does kill, oh. But it kills himself with recoil. Okay, don't hit Fissure. Don't hit Fissure. No Fissure hit. Oh. Okay. That was scary. But we won another round. Even though we got a bit lucky there. I mean, we also got a bit unlucky in the final fight. Bit of both, but we also got lucky and there were no strong teams in the whole tournament. Alright, do we get back to the legendaries? Or do we have another round that's relatively low power? Let's see. Oh, we start off with Scissor, Steelix, Metagross, okay. That's definitely a Houndoom round. Gardevoir, Heracross, Houndoom. Houndoom, Starmie, Crobat, okay. There's a lot of doubles here. Tentacruel, Nidoqueen, but there's a Nidoqueen. Gengar. Alakazam, Slowking, Regirock, okay, there's the first legendary. Claydol, Alakazam, Hypno. Hariyama, Magmar, Typhlosion. Kingdra, Sceptile, Charizard. Shuckle, Altaria, Magmar. Sneasel, Jinx, Starmie. Cradily, Regirock, Regice. Okay, that's kind of scary. Lapras, Salamence, Snorlax. Lapras, Snorlax would be very big. That would be a big issue. Breloom, Umbreon, Espeon. Registeel, Regice, Raikou. Slacking, Fearow, Vileplume. Hey, Vileplume. And then there's me. Okay, the other side of the bracket, there's quite a few legendaries. Mine only has one. Oh wait. What was I bringing again? Oh yeah, I have options. I think I need to bring Persian Houndoom. Metagross Steelix. Okay. Fake out on Metagross, Flamethrower on Steelix. I think... Like, I don't know if there's a Metagross bulky enough to survive Flamethrower. But there definitely shouldn't be a Steelix that can. Sunny Day would be better. Not that it's gonna matter. Alright, that's the first round. Who are we up against now? Houndoom, Starmie, Crobat, okay. He almost has my team. Starmie is quite a tough matchup. Like I've had multiple Thunder Starmies against me. And the bulky ones survive my Thunder. And since I need to set up the rain, I can't attack with Persian at the same time. I hope I can one-shot one of his Pokemon with Starmie and then I just fake out the other one. Oh, it's Crobat Houndoom, perfect. Okay, fake out Houndoom. Psychic the Crobat. Houndoom is not very tanky physically. Alright, we one-shot Crobat. And now we one-shot the Houndoom. Another fast round. Yeah, even if he brings Starmie, I think there's basically no way I lose. Like, maybe if... like, except for Bright Powder, Focus Band, that sort of stuff. This is not the Legendary Trainer. Triple Poison. I want to go Persian Starmie here. Should be able to one-shot with Psychic and then fake out the other. That's basically the plan. Fake out one, one-shot the other. When that doesn't work, I have a problem. Okay. Skangar, so we have to fake out Nidoqueen. That does about 20%. And we get the one shot on the Gengar. Nidoqueen flinches. Time for double-edged psychic. Double-edged does about 60%. I mean, it's triple the base power of fake out, so that should be exactly what it does. Okay, now there's probably some legendaries, right? Wait, is that the legendary team? Oh, I looked at the wrong thing. No, the legendaries didn't make it. Kingdra, Sceptile, Charizard. This one's a little bit scary. Let's see. I want Houndooms for the Sceptile. Because I'm not sure Ice Beam can one-shot. But Houndoom is bad into the Kingdra. Charizard's okay. Let's see, what if it's Kingdra and Charizard? Then I go Psychic Crunch. That should one-shot. Charizard can't kill me. Yeah, I think Houndoom Starmie will be fine. It's Kingdra Charizard. Okay, we go Crunch Psychic into Kingdra. And then hope it's not like a Dragon Dance Earthquake Sweep or something. Oh, that does not deal a lot of damage to Kingdra. It's Overheat. Okay. Houndoom is probably going down here. It's Dragon Dance Kingdra. Do I still outspeed? I do. Okay. We're fine. Maybe Persian was better after all. There's an Earthquake. Houndoom is definitely done. But we should tank this with Starmie quite easily. Yeah. And we've survived another round. I was really expecting to not make it past round 11. But so far we've been pretty lucky with the matchups. Not too many bulky Pokemon. Like, bulky is not too bad as long as they don't one-shot one of my Pokemon. Okay, who's up next? Gorbis, Octillery, Starmie. Okay. This could be a bit of a problem. How do I want to do this? I think I just always go Persian Starmie. Let's see, do we have any legendaries this time? No, 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 no. Lapras though. Regirock. Latias. Okay, I think there's both the legendaries are on the other side. Do you have Starmie? You don't. Okay, second question. Can I one-shot Gorbis with Thunder? Maybe. A big maybe. Okay, I think I want to fake out Psychic. Do I want to attack Gorbis or Octillery? I think I might want to attack Octillery. There's Octazooka, which can lower my accuracy. How much do I do? I think I just fake out Psychic. I don't kill this turn. And I kind of hope Gorbis sets up the rain. So I can Thunder. It does set up rain. Okay, and I could have killed with Double Edge. Like, I'm not sure what the IVs are on these Pokemon. Do we one-shot with Thunder? Yes, we do. Oh, we get a crit. So I guess we won't find out. Yeah, I'm not sure about the IVs because the damage roll I'm getting, they often seem like pretty favorable. So either I'm always getting the high rolls when I'm looking things up, or they just have bad IVs or something. Or it's just, sometimes there's of course bulky sets and non-bulky sets. So that's also an option. Okay, this is a Houndoom. Yeah, so I've picked Houndoom a couple of times. I've never had to set up Sunny Day. Sunny Day is mostly if they have a water type and a grass type. Let's fake out the Metagross, Flamethrower, the Fortress. Because if they have a water type, then of course Sunny Day halves their damage. And it increases my damage against the grass type. Although I can just fake out the water type, one-shot the grass type with flamethrower, most likely. And then on the second turn, I might not need the sun. If I just double up, I might deal enough damage. And it's very unlikely that it can kill both of us, because if it has surf, it deals only 50% damage. So even if it kills Houndoom, I would probably kill the next turn. Like, which Pokemon would be an exception? Maybe a Relicanth? That I would need a Sunny Day for. What do I bring to this? I think it doesn't really matter what I bring. I'll just bring Persian Starmie. They outspeed everything. Like the Dodrio might outspeed Houndoom. Not that I've... yeah, that would matter actually. If it's Dugtrio, Dodrio. But it's not. Okay, fake out on Skarmory, Waterfall on Dugtrio. Then next turn I set up Rain for Thunder. No Focus Band. Skarmory flinches. Rain. That's not Thunder, that's Thunder. And we one-shot the Skarmory. Does this guy have a legendary? No. Marowak, Fortress Gramble. Okay, Houndoom would be nice for the Fortress. Starmie for the Marowak. And both are fine into Gramble. Okay, I think I go Starmie Houndoom. Gramble has Intimidate, so Persian is not as strong. If it's Marowak, well, it depends. Marowak Gramble, okay. I double into the Marowak. I'm not sure if there's a chance that it lives Waterfall. Should I double into it? Like, Flamethrower is not gonna kill. No, they all have Thick Club, so I can't miss. Let's see, does Waterfall kill? Yes, it does, okay. I mean, that should be expected, but... yeah. I don't know, Waterfall just feels very weak. Gramble one-shots Houndoom. But no Focus Band. No Bright Powder. We win. I was kind of planning to keep playing until I lose, but for now I'm just winning. How many rounds was that? 4? Yeah, that was 4. Okay. I'll do one more. Either I win 5 in a row extra or I lose this one. I don't know if the fifth one, are there any stronger trainers? I mean, usually you have Tucker, but this is doubles and Tucker doesn't show up. It's a real shame that the Frontier Brains, they don't show up in the doubles. At least not in the tower or the dome. I mean, I think they don't show up in the tower. They don't in Gen 4. Marowak, Nidoqueen, Tyranitar. Okay, I think the only choice is Starmie Persian here. Let's see. Any legendaries around? Regirock on our side this time. We're very likely to face Regirock. Although, I don't know how they calculate it actually. Oh, another Regirock and a Regice. This is also my side, I think. Yes. Aggron, Aerodactyl. Articuno, Suicune, Entei. Okay, that could be very tough. Okay. Persian Starmie. I think it's cool you can see all the teams from everyone in the tournament. So usually I don't really look that much, but now that I'm a high round, it's interesting to see if there's a bunch of legendaries around. Okay, we fake out Tyranitar, we Psychic the Nidoqueen. Next turn we set up Rain and we Waterfall Tyranitar. This should be a one-shot. And it is. Rain Dance, Waterfall. And that's enough for a one-shot. Okay, now we have a chance to go up against Regirock. He also has Slowbro and Cradily on the team. That's very scary for me. That's all tanky Pokemon. I think Regirock would actually be like one of the easier ones. Yes, it's Regirock, Slowbro, Cradily. Okay. Regirock, I can Rain Dance, Waterfall, one-shot Regirock. I'm pretty sure. What happens after that? If it's Slowbro, I can just Thunder the Slowbro. That's fine. Cradily. I think Cradily is the one I'm afraid of. Also, if they bring Slowbro Cradily, that's an issue. Should I bring Houndoom Starmie? If it's Houndoom Starmie, I can probably still one-shot Regirock. But what about Cradily? Yeah, these bulky Pokemon are really an issue. Ice Beam is about 40 to 50%. What about Houndoom? I haven't saved Houndoom. Houndoom. Flamethrower. Alright, I have Overheat, I forgot. I almost never use it. Like, I think I've clicked it once. And that wasn't with Persian. It was back with Sneasel. Let's see, 252, 252. I would need to Overheat Ice Beam the Cradily. What do I do against Regirock? Crunch is 30%. It might not be a guaranteed KO against Regirock. Yeah, especially if it's... Wait. Even in the rain, there's one set that's fully HP, fully special defense. That could survive rain boosted waterfall. I'm really missing the Hydro Pump damage here. If only there was single target surf. Okay. Most of the time I should one-shot Regirock if I double up Crunch Waterfall. But then, if it's Slowbro, I don't know, can Slowbro one-shot Houndoom? I know there's an Earthquake set. And Earthquake doesn't have reduced damage, from my understanding. But it can't one-shot. Okay. And Cradily. Cradily at least can't kill me. But if it's... No, if it's Slowbro Cradily, I focus Cradily. If it's Regirock Cradily... I think I focus Regirock. I think Houndoom Starmie can do something against every combination. Like, if I bring Persian Starmie, I'm afraid I end up with a Starmie Persian Cradily 1v1, and because it's rock type, I don't deal much damage, and it might have Giga Drain. Slowbro Cradily. Okay. I have to focus Cradley here. Because the only thing I can hurt Slowbro with... Let me check Houndoom's damage. Like, I can only hit Slowbro with Thunder. And that has 30% chance to miss. Yeah, there's no way I deal enough damage with Crunch that I could kill with like a Psychic. Okay, we deal over 50%. It barely survives, but it goes for Ingrain. And it's Rain Dance. Okay, this... we should have this now. Thunder on the Slowbro, that's about 50, 60, yeah. We get the Paralysis, which is always nice. Crunch kills the Cradley. Surf, do we lift this? Yes, we do. Yeah, the 50% damage in Gen 3 is just... Surf is just so weak. Even with Rain. On a super effective hit, Houndoom with 0 bulk. Like, Houndoom does have much higher special defense than defense, but it's still not very bulky. It's like 80 special defense and 75 HP or something. 70, around 70. Is this the Regirock Regice? No, it's Magmar, Charizard, Gengar. Okay. I'm gonna go with Persian. Let me check. Does Gengar get Bright Powder? Probably there's a set. In that case, I'm probably better off going with Houndoom. Gengar. There are 2 Bright Powder sets. Okay. We're going with Houndoom. Gengar Magmar. Okay, we Psychic Crunch into the Gengar. If I miss once, I should still be fine. Okay, we hit. And then the Crunch goes into Magmar, which is good. Critical hit one shot. That speeds things up. On to the finals. What do we have? Ooh, it's Walrein. Gyarados, Walrein, Granbull. Okay. I need to... Persian... Starmie. If it's Gyarados, I Rain Dance Thunder. And then I hope for the best. It's Granbull Walrein. Okay, that's the worst combination. Granbull deals so much damage. But Walrein can sheer cold me. I think I have to go fake out Psychic into Walrein. That's not close to killing. What does Gramble do against the Persian? Zero defenses. Yeah, it can definitely one-shot me. Do I need to focus down the Gramble first? Oh, there are 3 Grambles that can one-shot Persian. I think I have to take out the Gramble. I just have to risk whatever the Walrein is gonna do. Let's see. Ideal around 60. Stormy about 70. Wait, can I fake out? Fake out is 20. It might not kill if I fake out Psychic, so I'm gonna do double edge. I'm gonna take a lot of recoil, which I don't want, but I don't have a choice. What is Walrein gonna do? Sheer cold. It doesn't hit. Okay. Is it better to rain dance? There is a bright powder Walrein somewhere. But if it's bright powder, it's not tanky. It can be sheer cold bright powder. I think there's only one set that doesn't have sheer cold. Yes, the focus band. Oh no, there's 2 that don't have it. Okay. Either it's not bulky with bright powder. Okay, I think I always double edge. We hit. That looks like bulky, I think. Sheer cold still misses, but it didn't matter this turn. We've been fortunate to not get hit by any one-shot moves, but a bunch of them didn't matter. It's mostly the first one. If the first one hits, then it becomes scary because I have to dodge a couple in a row. But here I would kill with either double edge or psychic. Okay, that was 5 rounds of Battle Dome with Persian. And somehow it wasn't like super scary, or well, I mean it sometimes was, but we won quite convincingly overall. So yeah, that went surprisingly well. I didn't think we would make 5 rounds in a row here. Was just gonna record until I lost, but then I didn't lose. So I'll stop it here. Maybe I'll do another 5 rounds some other times, or until I lose. We'll see.